Welcome from the home of the New York Mets, Citi Field in Queens. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the Athletics going up against the New York Mets. John Shambi alongside Chris Singleton. Well, Singy, today's starter has really struggled of late. He's been missing his spots, and hitters are taking advantage.
Boog, and when you're in a slump like this, every little thing feels like it's going against you. He'll look to settle in early and hopefully find that.
First pitch coming your way next. And today's starting pitcher, Kodai Senga. What do we have on him?
Well, they're going with the opener in this one, so this is an interesting look. He's probably only going to pitch an inning, maybe two at the most, and it's going to be unconventional. I think he's going to pitch backwards, more off speed, and then fastballs late.
Okay, all set to go. Brent Rooker getting ready to hit.
Four-seam fastball, high inside.
That missed by a lot, and it's 2-1.
Four-seam fastball, middle outside.
In the air to left center. And there's one down. Nick Kurtz now at the plate.
Nick Kurtz.
Fork, low outside.
Hey!
Four-seam fastball, high inside.
Swing and a foul out of play.
Four-seam fastball, low inside.
Here's the 0-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Been a pretty rough start to this series for him at the plate. 3 strikeouts in the first game yesterday, another one right there. They've clearly got a great plan for how to deal with this guy right now.
Tyler Soderstrom in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike.
Middle outside.
That one fouled off.
Four-seam fastball, high inside.
2 down, nobody on. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Fork, low outside.
Swing and a miss, and he's down on strikes. That's out number 3. Now the Mets will step up for their first shot in a scoreless ball game. This is Mets baseball on the Show NYC. Back here at Citi Field, and on the mound for the A's in this one, Jacob Lopez. What do you look for here?
A very forgettable start his last time out. Was only able to work a couple of innings. We're looking for him to put it all together today. Command, tempo, and just really a confident presence out there on the mound.
Hit in the air left field. Then there's one down. Let's take a peek at the Mets lineup here. And Singy against the southpaw on the mound. The skipper's loaded this lineup with righty bats.
Certainly following the conventional wisdom here, Boog. That extra split second can make a big difference for a hitter. So these righty batters will need to take advantage and make this tactical move pay off.
Juan Soto batting with 1 down takes a strike. Soto with another scorching run of play lately. The 0-1. comes up empty. That's strike two. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Oh, that fastball drilled him.
Batting third baseman. Boom.
So man aboard. Bo Bichette gets a chance to hit.
Ball one.
Bichette getting to start at third, 28 years old, and he was a second-round pick back in 2016. Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Throw to second.
That's an out.
Ow.
Well, I think that was a hit and run right there. When you look at how far that pitch was out of the zone and the hitter still trying to put wood on it, put it in play, that tells you that they had something going. But unfortunately, it was a good job of execution by the pitcher and the catcher to get that out of the zone and then throw out the runner.
Play made, that ends the inning. Scoreless after one. New inning getting started, and now here's the A's catcher, Shea Langoliers.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Ball one.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
That's a ball.
Carl Dixon working the plate in this one.
You know, we often hear and talk about umpires being a pitcher's umpire, but Boog Dixon maybe a little bit more hitter friendly than most. He's kind of tight on the corners, so we'll see if that comes into play at all in this one.
Lawrence Butler up next for the A's.
Cutter. Low middle.
Yeah, that's fouled off. How much were you aware of the umpire scouting report, or even who was going to be umpiring?
Not a whole lot. I mean, there were a couple of umpires that weren't real good, but outside of that, you just kind of went into the game, especially back when I was playing.
Spoils a two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all four guys, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
Foul ball there.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
And a pop-up right side, foul territory. And that is that. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here in Queens, here's the catcher for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And a good start to the inning.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Mark Vientos, the next to hit, takes ball one. Second inning here, no score. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. Swing and a miss.
You know what? I like the aggressiveness right there. It looks like it's going to be tough to score in this one. Really good pitching so far. So why not try to put some pressure on him and see if you can steal the bag, get into scoring position.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Here comes Alvarez around third. He'll score and the Mets take the lead. It's an RBI single, 1-0.
Well, the strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
The batter now, Jorge Polanco. That one finds the zone, and that is strike one. Right through there for a strike.
I understand you want to try to gauge that guy's fastball, but you also have to be aggressive and ready to hit in your zone. Now you're in a tough spot.
Just missed.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
Ball 2.
In the dirt. Runner takes off. Polanco hanging in there. Runner goes again. Struck him out swinging. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. So now with one away and a man at second. Now it's the second baseman, Marcus Semien.
Nope, that's inside.
In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. Line drive, base hit. Vientos coming home. Safe. And they take a 2-run lead.
Picks himself up at RBI. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
One gone, runner at first. Here's Luis Robert. Good power. Not great in the OBP department.
Hey!
And the 0-1. Runner on the move. On the ground to third. Sends it to first. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion. Next to hit, Tyrone Taylor.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
Runner at second, 2 down. Bottom half of inning number 2. That's in there at the knees, and it's strike 2.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat. Drive in that run. You may not have another runner in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
Now back to second, and this time he gets him, and that'll do it for the inning. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. We head on down to the top of the third. It's the Mets 2 and the A's nothing. Back here at Citi Field, Jeff McNeil stands in.
Four-seam fastball. High inside. Cutter. Low outside.
That's in there. No balls, 2 strikes.
Four-seam fastball. Low outside.
That
That's
one
a ball.
missed.
Fork. Low outside.
That misses
that
the
missed
zone.
out.
2 balls, 2 strikes the
Four-seam
count.
fastball. Low inside.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. Pops
Time,
over
that
the
ball
wall,
bounced
and
over.
that's an automatic
2 bases.
double.
Well, there's something really nice about getting yourself an automatic double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty. And now you're just looking for the next hitter to kind of do the same thing. Maybe put one in the gap so you can jog home as well.
Next to hit, Zach Geloff. Soto under it, and there's 1 down.
Batting ninth, third baseman,
So now
Carlos
with 1 away and a
Cortez.
man at second, Carlos Cortez up next for the A's.
Inside. Sinker. Low inside.
Next offering in there for a strike. That is strike 2. Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field. The throw in, but it's offline. And a 2-1 ball game now.
Well, back within one as he brings home the run. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away. Nick Kurtz up next for the A's. He was a strikeout victim his first time. That one finds the zone. 0-1.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Hit hard but foul off to the left.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now. Just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sync of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in. So hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
2 on, 2 outs. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Runner around third. He's safe. It's 2-2.
Huge game-tying at bat right there. Came through in a big spot to drive in the run. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
And now a chance for Shea Langoliers. Traffic on the bases with 2 already in to score here in the second game of the series. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. First and second, 2 down. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Fights it off. He'll see another.
Sweeper. Low outside.
Pulled out on strikes. Inning over, and it could have been worse. So it's 2 runs on 4 hits. No errors and a couple left on. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. We are tied 2-2. Welcome back. And Singy, some big-time struggles coming into this one, and he doesn't seem to have it again today.
Yeah, he's nibbling out there more than attacking, and you can tell the confidence isn't quite there, Boog. A lot of game left to shake it off, though.
That one fouled off. Pitch misses there, and 1-1. This one in the air, center field. Butler on his way over. He's got it. 1 away.
Up next for the Mets.
Back to the top of the Mets order. Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. Fly to left his first time.
Hey!
Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline. Tied up here in the early going. Foul ball still 0-2. Inside, almost got him.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
On the ground, Cortez whips it to first, and 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the third. Juan Soto down, hit by a pitch his first time up.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
What a stop. Over to first. And that's a nice play to end the inning. Nothing doing for the Mets. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
That's all you need. Can't sleep, but I dream. It's a must. You see, eyes wide open. I see.
Butler, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. Catcher challenge will take another look. And on further review, it was a strike. So they've still got both their challenges.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
Ball. That's inside.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Line drive, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Sweeper.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
0-1 now. Swing and a ground ball
foul.
down the line, and it's foul.
Cutter. High outside. Fork. Low inside.
The 0-2. Swings and misses, struck him out. Go ahead run on base. Jeff McNeil up next for the A's.
Four-seam fastball. Low outside.
McNeil, 33 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
In the air, right field. Taylor gets under it. 2 down.
Up next for the A's, the designated hitter.
And now the
Zach
DH,
Geloff.
Zach Geloff. Fly to left his first time.
Low middle.
Just missed.
Four-seam
2
fastball.
gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Top half of inning number 4.
Fork. Low inside.
This one in the air. Senga under it. And that is that. On to the bottom of the 4th. This game's tied 2-2. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. Bichette in the box for the second time. 1 ball, no strikes.
Well, these Mets, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Up next for the Mets.
So up next for New York, Francisco Alvarez. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. To the left side, but it is well foul. And that one cutting but missing down low. Got him. Now 2 out.
Usually when you see several pitches, you're going to get at least one that you might be able to do something with, but they didn't exactly challenge him in any way right there, and really they just used his aggressiveness against him. I don't think he even got a pitch in the zone.
No, that's a good point, Siggy. He goes down on strikes, but not a single pitch was actually in the strike zone. And now it's Mark Vientos.
That's out. Hey!
2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Gonna count 1-2. Vientos wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge, and it's going to stay a strike. That knocks them down to 1 challenge left. Two down, nobody on. This one popped up. Kurtz under it. And the inning is over. We'll head to the 5th, tied at 2. We go to the top of the 5th, stepping in, Carlos Cortez.
Carlos Cortez.
Low middle.
You know, these Athletics just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
Low middle.
2-0 to count. Here it comes.
That's
Fastball
out.
is outside.
4-seam fastball. High middle.
Yeah!
4-seam fastball. Low outside.
And a foul ball.
4-seam fastball. High inside.
Here comes a 3-2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again.
4-seam fastball. Low middle.
Payoff pitch. High fly ball, right field. Taylor under it. And there's 1 down. So the lineup flips over. Now Brent Rooker cruising on the mound right now, but a dangerous hitter here in this spot. A guy with some slug to him.
Middle inside.
This to center field. Robert on the move. Pulls up and it drops for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
He made that look easy, keeping his bat in the zone on plane for a long time. That leads to a high contact rate and more barrels, Boog. Even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Now the tag at third, and they got it.
Boog, that's just a terrible decision to go for third right there. I mean, he was hosed by a lot, not even close. You've got to be a little smarter than that on the base paths.
So digging in, Tyler Soderstrom. Two gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. And we're at the top of the 5th. That finds the mark on the inside corner.
Low outside.
Stays alive.
4-seam fastball. Low inside.
And a swing and a miss. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. The A's strand 1. Score remains 2-2. Back here in Queens and stepping in for New York, Jorge Polanco. On the ground to third. One pitch and one out.
Up next for the Mets.
Now it's Marcus
second
Semien.
baseman,
Singled and drove in a run his first time through.
Ball inside.
The lefty, the 1-0. This one in the air, center field. Butler settles under it. Takes it in for the out. Luis Robert now grounded out his first time.
Center fielder, Luis Robert Jr.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike one. Foul ball. And
That's
that
a ball.
misses. Now 1-2. Upstairs.
Ball upstairs.
Swing and a ball popped up. Kurtz in position. And that is the third out of the inning. Down in order go the Mets. Through 5. All even at 2-2. Back here in a close one. And a look now at some of the biggest plays from the game. At the plate,
Leading
Shea
off with
Langoliers.
A's catcher Shea Langoliers.
Four-seam fastball. Low outside.
Right through there for a strike.
Sweeper. Middle outside. Four-seam fastball. Low inside.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Sinker. Low inside.
The 0-2. Gets a piece and stays alive.
Sweeper. Middle outside. Sweeper. Middle outside.
The 0-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
0-2 now. Got him swinging. Picks up strikeout number 7. Lawrence Butler up next for the A's.
Center fielder,
1 for
Lawrence
2.
Butler.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
And that one fouled off.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
Swings through that.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Not close with that one. Ball 1.
Sweeper. Middle inside.
On the ground to third. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th. Digging in,
Up next
Jacob
for the
Wilson.
A's, shortstop,
It's amazing. We get a chance to talk to a lot of opposing managers. This guy scares managers on the other team as much as anyone.
And he gets to fly beneath the radar with.
And that'll do it. Home half of the 6th inning coming up. Deadlocked to 2 apiece.
For the
Back now
A's,
for the bottom of the
number
6th.
44,
And there's a new pitcher on the mound. Tyler Ferguson. He last pitched 2 days ago. Leading off, Tyrone Taylor. Flied to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. One up, one down. Back to the top of the order. And next for the Mets, Francisco Lindor. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. And there's a ball. The A's bullpen has some movement. Mark Leiter Jr., the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. Harris, a left-hander, also throwing. That's off the inside corner. And that's ball two.
Got to be real careful here. 2-0. He's hunting for his pitch.
Hey! Lindor wants to challenge this. Thought it was a ball. And that one was indeed a strike. No challenges left for them now.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
That misses. Ball 3. Outside, and that is ball 4.
Up next for the Mets.
Go ahead, run on base. Here's Juan Soto. He's 0 for 1. Soto with some impressive production lately.
You don't stick at the major league level unless you can string together consistently solid performances. Right now, he's showing us why he's lasted in the big leagues.
And fouled off. The A's trying to keep this a 2-2 game here in the bottom of the 6th. Oh, that plunked him. And that's now twice he's been hitting this one. Bo Bichette up to the dish.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
First pitch, and he has to get out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit. The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Lindor over at second. Soto over at first with one away.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Swing and a line drive, base hit into left field. Lindor zipping around third. He scores and they have the lead. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Here's the catcher, Francisco Alvarez. Golden opportunity right here. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1. Out to short, Wilson. Over to first. Out number 2, and another run comes in. Manager out of the dugout now, and he will make a move to dip into the A's bullpen. Tyler Ferguson done for the afternoon. And he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back. So a new pitcher on the mound for the A's, Scott Barlow.
And that's a big potential run out there in second as he comes in trying to keep the deficit where it is. For the infielders, they got to be thinking about keeping the ball from getting by them into the outfield any way they can.
So now here's the Mets DH, Mark Vientos.
Ball inside.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Pulls that one foul. In the air, right field. And the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 1 hit, no errors, and 1 man left. 7th inning coming up. It's the Mets 4 and the A's 2. You're watching.
Now pitching for the Mets.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Luke Weaver. He's been someone, at least in the early going, that they've leaned on. And now here's Jeff McNeil.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
This one popped up. Bichette moving under it. Brings it in. And there's 1 down. So now the DH spot, Zach Geloff.
Designated hitter, Zach Geloff.
Circle change. Low middle.
Let's go Mets.
Fouled off down the right side.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
Here's the 0-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
That's a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole, he's going to have to battle, hope he gets a mistake.
On the ground, right side. Into the outfield, base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. To second, and he's safe.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Now a huge at-bat in this game coming up.
Rooker up to bat next. Lays off for a ball.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Four-seam fastball.
Tying run at the plate. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Slider. Middle outside.
2-2 down. This one driven deep, way back there, and it's gone. We are tied.
That swing completely changes the momentum of this game, Boog. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Nick Kurtz. Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Tobias Myers gets the ball now. He's into the game with the bases empty.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
And a big swing and a miss. A's looking to put the go-ahead run on base. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now. Myers, 27 years old, and he was a six. And ring him up, says Carl Dixon. That's a strikeout. But this clutch home run gets us even again. All even now at 4 apiece. This is Mets baseball on the show, NYC. Bottom of the 7th, Jorge Polanco. Up now, he's among the league leaders in homers, and each one feels like it's launched into orbit.
Pitchers try to avoid him, but when they don't, boom. His impact shows up as consistently as anyone in the league.
That's a laser base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
He was all over that one. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Simeon, the next to hit, takes outside. Polanco on the go. Oh, great stop. There's one. A sensational double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
For the Mets, center fielder, Luis Robert Jr.
Base is empty after the double play. So here's Robert now. And a foul ball.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. And that is out of play. The 0-2. Robert started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first. No swing. Eric Summerskill with the call. Pitch misses. 2-2. Good eye in that spot. Tyrone Taylor in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Tied at 4. Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. Payoff pitch. Got him looking. That was pretty nasty. Mets go down quickly. Still all square at 4 apiece. Back here at Citi Field, we go to the 8th. Tyler Soderstrom digs in now. In the air to left center. Robert on the move. And a quick out, number 1.
Up next,
here's the catcher, Shea Langoliers. 0 for 3 in this one. Close one doesn't get the call. And that's ball 1. Ripped, but it curls foul. Tied at 4. And that one fouled off. Got him swinging.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Next up for the A's, Lawrence Butler. 1 for 3. In the air, left field. Soto has a beat on it, and that'll do it. Nothing doing there for the A's. This game's all tied at 4. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Mark Leiter Jr.
He's got a wicked breaking ball in his arsenal, and it's definitely one of his go-to pitches when he needs an out.
Tyrone Taylor getting ready to hit. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. See you later. And they grab the lead in the 8th. It's 5-4. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth.
Well,
welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
Here's Francisco Lindor. This one in the air center field. Butler takes it in for the out. And there's one down. Here's Juan Soto. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base and slugging too.
Nope,
just missed.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power. But then if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
Rip right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. Juan Soto with a rocket. It's their second home run of the inning, and they boost their lead. It's 6-4.
A little more breathing room is always a good thing in baseball, and now they have it. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Bo Bichette will hit next. Out to short. Tosses to first. That's out number 2. Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. So a new pitcher on the mound for the A's, Elvis Alvarado.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
2 down, bases empty. Francisco Alvarez, the next to hit. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a foul straight back. Two down, nobody on. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Look out.
Perfect.
That fastball drilled him.
Up next for the Mets, designated hitter.
And next for New York, Mark Vientos.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. J.T. Ginn, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Harris warming up as well.
That's bolted.
Here's a 2-0. Fought off foul. And a swing and a miss.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Too low, and it's ball 3.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
So a walk puts runners at first and second. First and second, 2 outs. Jorge Polanco up now for the Mets.
Really nice swing in his last at bat. Shot a line drive into center field.
Slapped hard the other way, but foul. The Mets trying to break this one open here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. Polanco hanging in there. Two on, 2 outs. In the dirt, blocked. That one is upstairs. First and second, 2 down. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. They tried to get him to chase on a slider, down and away. Payoff pitch. And he hits a ground ball right side. Oh, he gloves it. Nicely done for the out. But they go deep twice in the inning. Both solo shots. Through 8 full, the Mets lead this one 6-4. Last chance coming up for the A's. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Devin Williams.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
Fouled off left side. The 0-1. Yeah, that's fouled off. On the ground, out to short. Lindor on to first. And the leadoff man retired here in the ninth. Jeff McNeil now at the plate. And that's off the outside edge. And that's ball 1. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Here's a 1-1. And it's fouled away. The Mets trying to close out a 2-run lead here at the top of the ninth. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. The A's down to their final out. Next is the designated hitter, Zach Geloff.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
No, inside.
Screwball.
2 down, nobody on.
Screwball. Low inside.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. The Athletics down to their final strike. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. Tag, but he's in there.
He's safe.
That's tremendous fight from him, and I know it's got the dugout fired up down there. Down to the last strike, and he comes up with a hit to keep the game alive. It ain't over yet.
Cortez in the box here lets that one go for a ball.
He's been great in this one. Eye-hand coordination just failed him a little bit right there.
The 1-1 is fouled off. The tying run at the plate. Out towards right center field. Base hit. Headed for the plate. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and now they trail by 1. Next up for the A's, Brent Rooker. He's already homered in this game. Swing and a high fly ball pulled foul, and that's out of play.
Right now they're looking for something hit hard into the gaps, give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
Here's a 1-1.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Swing and a miss, and that's the ball game.
Well, not all saves come easy, but he didn't let things unravel. Good win for the team today.
6-5 the final here today. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.